Hi guys, welcome back from yesterday's celebrations. A lot of things happened yesterday. People cried, people were happy, people got disappointed, people got stood up, people got dressed up. I saw so many beautiful moments yesterday, you guys. I cannot even begin to break them down for you. Ah, Valentine's Day. People have so many expectations of that day, but for this particular one, me, myself, and I had one particular job like this to have fun, to enjoy, and just be happy. A lot of things were happening yesterday, a lot of events, a lot of shows, left, right, side, and center. One thing about me, I'm not going to get involved in things I didn't see. Yes. So I'm going to be letting you know what happened at the lover sesh with Ya Levis at Miss Teal yesterday. Wow. You guys, you can even still see that I'm happy. I wanted to record this when that joy from yesterday is actually still there. Katika ambayo nimisi. I got to Miss Till, got through security, I entered. Upon entering like this, I set my eyes. Banange, Ugandan girls, where do you hide during day? Because I am so sure I don't see half of you during day. When it is evening time, when it is time to I saw beautiful girls. I entered, everybody was just, in high spirits. People were picking drinks, people were at the board just taking pics, enjoying. Most of the people I actually set my eyes on yesterday were women, and I love that for us because that kind of music is actually meant for lovers like us, Kamba Woody Day. So after that, I grabbed a seat and put it where I was supposed to sit. DJs were playing. After the DJs playing, there was a performance by Warfiki. It's giving Blue 3, but Gen Z version. Yeah, they actually have some of the most electronic performances I've seen in Uganda here. They performed, DJs continued, and hold yourselves together because after the performances, of course, the main act of the night had to come on stage. Security was all over the place, and luckily where I was standing is exactly where he was going to enter from. You see how God places you in positions where you should be, because there was a lot of space around there, but for some reason I actually decided to put my seat there. I didn't know it was going to turn out to be the best decision I made yesterday evening. So he comes, he enters, he gets on stage. At this point, I think I had lost my senses. I was not myself. If you find a clip of me on the internet about from yesterday, that was not me. No, that was a very different person. I'm telling you, because I trust me, I lost my senses. I was just screaming. The people around me were like, "Wow, were you born with this man? What kind of relationship do you have with this man?" I'm like, guys, you don't know. If you're my friend, people that know me, like genuinely know how much I love Ya Levis music. I got on stage and I realized where I was sitting. I could not see him properly. And when I was recording, I was basically getting an angle from afar. Neninya kuntebe. Neninya kuntebe. I unbuttoned my pants. I was I was out of my head. And for the very first time in a long while, I was genuinely so happy. He got through Katalai, he sang Jilui, he went through Aisha. I was so happy. And guess what? You guys, I don't even know what I'm going to do for this person. I was on top of that chair, screaming on top of my voice, and everybody around me wondering what was wrong with me. This beautiful lady comes to me. She was dressed in a waitress's uniform. And she's like, "Hi." I'm like, "Hello. You seem to be having so much fun. Come and move closer." I'm like, "No, this is what I paid for, and I am actually fine where I am." She's like, "No, Bambi, you seem to be a real, genuine supporter." I don't even know if I should be saying this, but I'm just expressing how happy that made me feel. Then she's like, "Move." I'm like, "No, the bouncer will chase me away." And I one person that does not want to embarrass myself. I paid for this. This is what I got. It is okay. She's like, no, it's okay. You come. So I moved, and the bouncer is like, pass. If I was happy 5 minutes ago, in that moment, I was ecstatic. I was euphoric. I was, you guys, had the opportunity to move from point A to point B. You guys, we were just standing next to each other like, guys, I was so happy. So he started singing, we vibed, and of course, he asked for a girl. No, I did not get on that stage. One of the girls that went on stage was dressed in black. They danced, people, she was on point. And then the second one moved also, she was in shorts. They danced, but it was short. The performance was, that girl went off stage, and then the orgy herself, yeah, nah, got on stage. Of course, people would recognize her. She got on stage for some reason. This second time round, it wasn't so intense like the very first time when she stepped on the show. She did her thing, and of course, she went off. There's this particular lady that was standing next to me. I was actually standing next to her, and next to us was the table that had the team from NRG. So we kept on screaming, please go, please go. And for some reason, she felt shy to go. So we continued with the night. The man has such a beautiful performance, I'm telling you. And as Ugandans, I don't know what business we have singing French when I don't even know if we speak the language. The performance continued. He went to one of the baddest, nastiest songs that if you know Ya Levis music, if you hear the beat like, the one thing that comes to your mind is being naughty. He played the song, and this man knows how to captivate his audience. He moved off the stage, brought the performance down to the ground where we were. I was like, God, couldn't this night get any better? So he moved from the stage, went through. Behold, where I was standing is where this handsome man of God, yeah, he's God's creature, was standing, is exactly where he was going to pass. I was like, good. Is this what they call fate? Destiny? Is this you? He had so much security around him. I had to first move aside. And then they moved the cameras. He moved through the audiences. The girls were happy. I'm telling you, the people that I noticed that had so much fun yesterday were the ladies. Banange twagala ebintu ebirungi. Shout out to you ladies that were at Ya Levis show yesterday, because wow. Yes, you know what it means to have fun. So he moves through, he goes around, he comes back, and the point where I had moved to extend myself from his crowd is exactly where he passed again. I was like, God, is this some kind of test? So he passed, and I had an up close of him. You guys, I slept a happy lady yesterday. He went back on stage, and voila, he had noticed the lady in yellow that we had all seen. We convinced her. She moved on stage. The rest was history. Girl, body, T. Outfit, T. She had on this body shimmer that was glowing even from a distance. Whoever did her makeup, you deserve your flowers. She was on point. The moves, the way she controlled the stage, and we felt well represented. Baby girl, I got to know that your name is Amanda. Thank you for representing us. Sisterhood is proud of you. Thank you for representing us. I don't know, omusajja mwamulesa agamba oba lino eggwanga muli mwezi mbeeremu ne performance. If it is possible, please come back. We cannot get tired of you. I am telling you. So people who don't go for these shows, or people who don't know how interesting these things are, bababiraba ku for social media, they might think people are overreacting, people are embarrassing themselves. If you have a person that you like, whether it's an international artist, whether it's a local artist, if you genuinely like their work, it's not even about liking them as a person. Their work. Nogama chinzo no muyimbi mwagala, you get lost into that bubble of enjoyment and you don't even mind what everybody else is saying or doing. That was me yesterday. That was everybody there yesterday who had genuinely gone to have fun. The rest of the world, if you see clips of people enjoying and you're like, it would never be me. Yes, it would never be you because, first of all, that ticket was not 5,000 shillings. Yes, I said what I said. Secondly, you cannot judge people for having fun. By the way, I didn't see any indecency at that show yesterday. Everybody was just there to mind their business. I've seen several shows where girls get on stage and a lot of things happen and the public, why, zip it. Please, thank you. So his performance went on. At this point, I think I had even lost my voice. And then he went on to my two most favorite songs, Bangute and Kachwa. If I had lost my senses, Kachwa, I was the actual meaning of insanity. But is you people, there is a way music makes me feel as a person. Music gets to cores of me. Music pulls out every emotion of me. He performed the songs. At this point, I didn't even want to record. I just wanted to sing along. I just wanted to be happy. I just wanted to have fun. I had so much fun yesterday. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed every single bit. I met a beautiful lady. She was called Samantha. Yeah, I sat next to Samantha before I moved to the to that point. Yeah, shout out to you, Samantha, and thank you for also enjoying the night yesterday. Everybody else who went for that show, I saw couples, I saw guys, and wow, you guys. That I missed the very first time Ya Levis came to Uganda. Ejo byonna byonna byesaasobola kukola lulinga ali ku Serena mukama yansobosezza ne mbikola. First of all, I got into close proximity with him. I saw him like this, not through lenses, not through cameras. I sang. Eh, I was so happy. To sum all this up, I had so much fun yesterday. If you get the opportunity to have fun, please do. Please do. Do not mind what everybody is saying. I rarely go for concerts, but this one was one of a kind. I enjoyed it. The crowd was minimal. The security was on point. There was no chaos. Nti ataka sawa bakabye, nti atechi. I loved it. And that is my kind of enjoyment. That is it for me for the show. General experience, 10 out of 10. The crowd, 10 out of 10. Outfits and everything. And it had rained, but ladies wore heels. I was in sneakers. Yeah, I wanted comfort because I knew I was going to become a menace. Yeah, mukulikeyo everybody, and that is it. I sign out. Peace.